guys, welcome back to another video. I am Ash, welcome to Gaming and Console Tech, and this is another unboxing of one of my personal favourite games which many of you might not be bothered about. Now, there's a pretty good reason why you should be bothered about this game. If you're an Assassin's Creed fan, then you're gonna know that this came out after Black Flag. If you haven't played this game, you're not gonna know where it sets in that timeline. Now, it actually sets in the timeline just after Black Flag and basically explains essentially the beginning of Unity. It's a weird one, it really is, but this is going to be an unboxing of this special edition that I hold in my hand. And honestly, it is quite a nicely designed piece of kit as well. It's a hard box. And honestly, it's a slide sleeve that comes out of it. It's a really awkward one because there is a chance you could always break the top of it, which I slightly did. Gutted about that. I actually tried jamming it and it didn't work. No, it didn't work. That being said, this is just beautiful. Now, the actual case is essentially tells you what you get on the back and obviously about the story to the game. And honestly, it's built pretty nicely. Now, if I slide that out, we'll slide that off without ripping it, preferably. And honestly, the box itself inside for the special edition is just epic. And you've got the Templar symbol on the back. As you can probably tell, I'm a bit of a Assassin's Creed fan. Sorry. Now, this in any means is just immense. Now, there's a reason for it. Now, I'm going to unbox this. This actually opens like that. And you've got top half there, so we're going to pop that on there. Now, inside, this comes with a few bits and pieces which I really like. Now, obviously, you get the game, which is right there. And like I said, it sets itself after Black Flag. It's a very strange placed game, and that being said, it's not the greatest Assassin's Creed game out there. It's not. I still prefer Black Flag. But it takes those mechanics and kind of removes it on. What lets it down is a story. It is a very strange, weird game, honestly, and it does take a while to get into. But let's have a look. We have a soundtrack for basically Templars and Assassin's Creed. Now this has basically 30 tracks on it, and honestly, it's more or less orchestral. It sounds beautiful, it sounds brilliant. Now, I am a bit of a basically in-game music buff. I do like my music, and honestly, this proves a lot of what they can do. When you get a right producer for the music, it just sounds brilliant. And that is what matters, because obviously that's going to set the stage for the actual game. It's going to make you think about the game. It's going to make you want to play that game and get more into it. Now, obviously, you've got the download code, which I'm not going to show you because that's mine. Don't think it's been used. I could have been wrong. Now, inside, here's the thing for you. Inside, you've got like these envelopes for like different things. Now, this one is basically addressed to Shay Patrick Cormac, who is the lead character in the Assassin's Creed Rogue. Now, this is very nice. Now, these are basically concept photos. And when I say concept photos, I mean brilliantly designed concept photos. If you've watched any of these unboxings, you will know what I've got and what I love. And honestly, that is just beautiful. You know what I mean? That just looks immense. And then you've got one of basically the Arctic as well. What it is, in the game, you actually go into the Arctic Circle, and it's just brilliant. It looks and sounds brilliant. And this concept art that they've created for it just proves what you can do. And then you've also got basically like Indian lands as well, which isn't as big as I thought it might be. It's huge in Black Flag, but in this it's not the best, honestly. So we're going to pop that in. So we'll slide those back in their envelope. Like I say, it's really well designed as this box set. It's some of them you get which are a little bit of a letdown. This one, not so much. It's very in-depth. It's very well designed. I apologise for any noise outside, but we've got a road sweeper outside. It's always great when you do a video and something like that happens. It's why I wish I had just a room just to block out everything. It's a pain in the arse, it really is. Now, moving on to this, Assassin's Creed Rogue, basically character and basically more concept art of basically the ships and things like that. Not going to show you all of it, like as usual, because if I show you all of it, you won't want to buy it, you'll just watch me, and it's not worth it. But I'm going to show you the concept art for the Arctic. Like I mentioned, the Arctic is just immense. The North Atlantic ice caps are just beautiful on there. They look amazing and it just pops. And then you've got basically some battle photos as well, which are just purely beautiful. And then this one, which is a separate photo on the end of the page, it just signifies what the game is about and how well designed it can really be. And honestly, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, with that said, there are a few things in the game which tend to let it down just a little bit. And honestly, that to me is a little bit of a shame, because the game itself is a good game. It's not a bad game by any means. It's just the story could have been a little bit more in depth. It does take a lot of time to get into. Where Black Flag kind of starts that story off and you're running around and doing what you need to do, this one doesn't do that. It just kind of trails its feet a little bit and runs into problems. That's the main thing. It sets you challenges before you even touch the game. So, but yeah, that's the game, guys. That's my unboxing of that collector's edition. Now, I do have bigger versions of the Assassin's Creed special editions. For the Black Flag one, I have the Buccaneer one, which comes with a statue, and that statue is immense, may I just say. And honestly, there are, like I said, there are better box sets out there and better collector's editions, but with things like that, you're not going to complain. So there you go, guys. That's been Assassin's Creed Rogue unboxing of my collector's edition of it. Show me what you guys have, because honestly, comment below, tell me what you guys have. Tell me what your favourite collector's editions or special editions are and what came with them. Honestly, I'm intrigued to find out, because I've got plenty more coming up just for you guys to watch. Hope you enjoyed this video. In the meantime, like, comment, subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next video. In the meantime, happy gaming. See you later, guys.